Welcome to Rochester, Massachusetts and Thousand Trails Getaway to Cape Cod RV Resort. Stick around to see what this amazing resort has to offer. Yeah, we did find another good Thousand Trails, we think. So today we're going to talk to you about Thousand Trails Getaway to Cape Cod in Rochester, Massachusetts. And we're adding this in this week because basically we had to evacuate the park with Hurricane Fred coming. And I don't feel like I've done an overall as good a review as I would have liked because I had to rush through it with the evacuation. And I'll show our evacuation letter here. We wanted to tell you a little bit about this park as well because it was really nice and was truly one of the better Thousand Trails parks that we have been to. So Jessica, what did you like about this park?
Best thing about this park was probably how close it was to shopping and things like that. Most Thousand Trails are way out and you have to drive 30-45 minutes to get to a grocery store. So I really like that about it.
Yep. And the biggest thing I liked about it was this was like a state park with full hookup, so it had massive trees all around it. The sites were big, they were spaced out very well, so I was very happy with that. And if you do go to this park, I will highly recommend Section A. That was the section we were in, and you'll see our site and everything as the video progresses forward. So what did you not like about this park?
The only thing that I didn't like was the sap from the pine trees, that it gets really all over the dog's feet. And actually I seen a lady walking her dog that had baby socks. Yep. On her dog, so the sap wouldn't get between its paws. Right.
And for me, my biggest complaint as normal would be that most of the really good sites went to the annual people, and that's just a common theme in Thousand Trails, but that was really my biggest complaint about this park. Everything else, we were very happy with it, and it was a pretty cool park. The Wi-Fi was a downside, but you'll see more about that on in the video. So, but it was worth having a limited Wi-Fi to be at this park. So now we'll jump into the video tour, and I hope y'all enjoy. So what we're showing you an overview of the campground map here. I will say this park is open from April the 17th through October the 18th yearly. There is 169 sites total, and this is part of the Northeast Zone Campground Pass. So if you have the Northeast Zone or all passes, you're good to go. So when you come into this park, you're going to come down a very long road here, and it is a pretty rough road, so be prepared for that. But what you're going to come to is this entrance right here, and it is a gated entrance as well. So when you come into it, you're actually going to use a little walkie-talkie to call to the front desk. They will let you in. They'll just automatically open the gate, and then once you're inside, they will give you a key code that you can get in each time you need to come in and out of the park. That is the way to get in. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but here is the walkie-talkie that you will use for the first time. So once you are into the park, you're actually going to see, as soon as you get through the gates, there's the main building right here. This is kind of where all the activities are as well, but this is where you're going to go get your packet information for your site. And the sites here are first come, first serve, so you'll just basically go pick out your site when you get there, but you'll just pull off to the left here anywhere. There's plenty of room to park. You can unhitch here or go to your site, because most of the sites here are pull through. There are some back in, but most are pull through. So over to the left of the registration office, this is like the meeting room, game room. They do have a couple of arcade games in there, but it's just a recreation center to meet up with other RVers and just have a good time. So we do have a laundry room here, and they've got fairly new washers, dryers. They do take credit cards, and as you can see, the price here is $275 to wash. And we'll look over here, and the price is $250 to dry. So not too bad on the washers and dryers, and like I say, they are fairly new. And so now I will show you the pool. We got a real nice pool area. Walk you around here.
Wow. Did he go? Yeah. Good job.
Of course it says no diving, but you know how I feel about that. It looks like the pool ranges from about 3 to 4.5 feet deep. You see people having a good time. But that is the pool. Very nice, well laid out area overall. We did not get in this one, but pretty cool. And next we will look at the bathhouse here. So you can see just a standard bathhouse with a couple of urinals, plenty of sinks. Got a couple of toilets there. And you've got 3 showers in the bathhouse. There is additional bathhouses, but they are set up pretty much the same. I do like the fact that you got the door here, so that's a little bit better, and you got your own curtain inside, so not too bad of a bathhouse. Don't look too bad to me at all. If you need to get propane while you're here, they do have propane either for your onboard propane tanks or your smaller manual propane tanks. And they also offer recycling here as well, which I thought was pretty cool. You don't see that at a lot of parks. So they do have this nice seating area right here, and that all goes into this Admiral snack bar, which is really cool. They got a good menu, cheap prices, and everything to go with that. So very nice area. Like this a lot. Have a very nice playground area here for the kids to play in, so very cool. And so far we are really liking this place, but they have a lot of amenities for family and just individual people as well. So here is a full tennis court they have on site here, which is really nice. And then also just to the right of this, they have a full basketball court, which is really nice. Looks like some pretty nice goals there to play on. And I would dunk here. The ankle is feeling a whole lot better, but don't have no ball here, so can't dunk this time, guys, sorry. And so back here to the back of the park, they actually do have a little lakefront area. As you can see, it's got a boat dock that you're able to use to launch canoes or kayaks from. Very, very cool area. So I always like when they got little stuff like this for whatever reason. But I've seen a lot of people down here doing some fishing, and didn't really see them doing a whole lot of catching, but they were down here fishing. So not sure what all's in here or what's not. But again, a very cool area that is open to all the campers. And here's our campsite, and just giving a quick view, you'll see why we like it here so much. The sites are absolutely massive between each other. So that has been a huge plus, but I'll walk you down the door side here real quick. So you got your picnic table, you got your fire ring, you got a grill, and this place is truly built like a state park, which has been absolutely amazing. We'll circle around to the back here, and now we'll talk about the one negative thing. So as you see, I do have the booster up here, and it is helping some, but not very much though. Wi-Fi signal here, I don't care who you got, AT&T or Verizon, or really any of the other ones that we've asked about, are all pretty bad. With AT&T, we're getting about 5 meg up and maybe less than a meg down. And with Verizon, our neighbors actually back here behind us are running Verizon, and they've got a booster, and they're getting about the same thing. So just not a good cell phone area, but you know, that's worth the sacrifice for this kind of park. But as you can see, we've got the full hookup. So we've got 50 amp power. They do got 50, 30, 20, got full water and sewer hookup. So absolutely amazing on that, no complaints. And if you do book here, we highly recommend that you try to get in the A section if anything is available. It's just a very pretty section.